Now, something I've been talking about for weeks and weeks and weeks has absolutely happened. We just absolutely crashed the silver markets 12% in a matter of a few hours. It hit the exact resistance level I was talking about at $80 to $82 and then just fell like an absolute rock. And if you're wondering why that happened, I do have the answers for you, and I promise you I'll break it down very well inside of this video, because all of these narratives that they have been feeding you, they have been feeding you so that you are their exit liquidity, okay? And I'm going to show you exactly how they fed you those narratives. Your first narrative, Shanghai, okay? Shanghai's pricing gold and, higher, and silver significantly higher than the LBMA, which is London, and the COMEX, which is the United States markets, okay? First and foremost, is anyone in the world, please let me know, are you surprised that a communist nation that literally takes money out of their own citizens' bank accounts if they jaywalk and controls their citizens and their internet access and every market ever and every aspect of their life? Are you really going to say that you were surprised that they were manipulating the price of silver up to see if they could take control of the market and get people to arbitrage it over to their exchange? Honestly, is that surprising to you? Because if you look into it for what it really is, it's not surprising at all, okay? And again, I've been talking about this, I promise you, for weeks, okay? Silver and gold could crash 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, the top on silver, silver crash 2 weeks ago, 11 days ago, right here, 10 days ago, right? 10 days ago, 5 days ago, literally all the way up 4 days ago, 2 days ago, I've been talking about this, okay? And if you don't know who I am Drew Wolfer. I am a verified pro trader at verifiedinvesting.com. I do have a live tracked and documented 91.5% win rate in just 2025 alone. And I am the CEO and founder and the head trader at NORDIC Alpha, where I talk about all of these things, give people the trades, give people the analysis, give people the actionability every single day. And in 2025 alone, I have a 91.5% live tracked and documented win rate that you can go and check out anytime. And I know a lot of people were mad at me these past couple of weeks because they were like, oh, silver can never go down, blah, blah, blah. Well, okay. The last 5 trades we've taken on silver were longs, and we actually just longed the top at $75.87, and we got a nice 5.5% profit up there, right? Pretty wild, okay? So if you want the actionability, get inside of NORDIC Alpha. It is $29 a month. It is less than $1 a day, okay? It is the least expensive it will ever be. Now, what's our second narrative? That China is going to ban silver exports. They're not banning silver exports in 2026, dude. Let's call it what it is. They are in tariff negotiations galore right now. What is one of the easiest ways to make that negotiation lean in your favor and get what you actually want, right? Say that you're going to do this over here, which you don't really care that much about, and then boom, get what you really want over here. This being, we're not going to export silver, right? They're not going to do that, okay? They're going to threaten it, yes, and then they're going to say, hey, Trump, we won't do this silver thing as long as you give us this. Bang, done. Are you really surprised that a communist nation, again, is manipulating the market and manipulating you, and that the institutions are telling you this so that you can be their exit liquidity? I'm not surprised in the slightest. The second thing, supply shortage. Do you really think that there's a supply shortage? So let me show you something really quick. All right, I want to show you something. So if we go to silver, okay, as you can see, silver is at what, $71 right now? You are paying $79 an ounce for silver coins on Kitco right now. What does that mean? I'll show you. Give me 1 second. $79, let's call it $79.35 minus $71, right? So that's $8.35 divided by $71. You're paying a 12% premium on your silver right now, okay? And you're probably like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever, I don't care, Drew. But what are you getting for your silver if you're going to sell an ounce of silver, like one of these 1 ounce kangaroo coins? Well, you're getting $60.44, okay? So what does that mean? Well, 71 minus $60.44 equals $10.56, and if you divide that by 71, you have a 15%, you're getting 15% less on your silver if you go to try and sell it to Kitco. So my point, let me show you what's happening with gold. If you go sell a 1 ounce gold bar, you can sell it for $42.20. And if you buy it, you can sell, or you can buy it for $44.60. That is 2.5% in premium markup and markdown. So that means that if you want to sell your gold, you're selling it for 2.5% less than what it's worth, which is reasonable. And if you want to buy gold, you're buying it for 2.5% more than what it's worth, which again is pretty reasonable, right? But is 15% reasonable? Is 12% reasonable for you to pay on top of your silver? No, it is not. Why is that happening? Because the smartest money in the room, right? The banks, the institutions, and the brokers that are selling you your physical silver, they know that there is no supply crunch. They know that whenever they are pricing this, that they are pricing in a 15% dip. They knew this was coming, right? Just like I did, and just like I've been trying to tell people, okay? They knew that silver was going to be able to lose 15% in a day like it just did today. Right? They knew that the chart was going to have the ability to look like this, okay? They knew that whenever it came down to it, if you go to the daily chart and you pull this massive range, or even the weekly chart, and you pull this massive range and this parallel, that there's a deviation zone right up here that we're likely to reject from, $80 to $82, right? They also knew that if you pull up this range right here, from 2011's top to the bottom, that we were going to reject at the $80 to $82 range. They knew all of this stuff, and they priced it in to the premiums that they're, what they're offering you to sell you their silver. So my point, if there's such a big supply shortage, then why aren't they doing what they're doing with gold and offering you 2.5% below spot to get that silver in? That's why, because there's not a supply shortage. There's not more demand than there is supply right now. And okay, and I get it. You're probably going to say, well, Drew, what about the industrial people, right? Look, AI, this whole AI narrative is seeming like a bunch of meme coins to me in crypto, right? The data centers, right? They have to be powered, right? The way they're going to get powered is either through natural gas or sometimes solar. So we know that silver gets used inside of, as a conductor inside of the solar panels, and we know it gets used inside of the AI chips, right? So what do you think a capitalist is going to do? Do you really think they care if they put silver in their chips or if they put copper? Because copper is about 1/15 of the price of silver is right now. Copper's at like $5.50, $6, right? Silver is at 70. It's 10x, 12x what copper is. Copper is pretty decent conductive, pretty decently conductive, right? Comparatively. The best one is gold. They're not going to use that. And there's a reason. They used to use it, but guess what? It priced itself out. Silver is the second best. So there's two scenarios. Either one, it corrects. That way they can afford to do it and they don't up the margins on all of their stuff. Or two, it prices itself out and they switch to copper. It does not matter. The supply shortage stuff was literally a narrative they were feeding you to make sure that you were exit liquidity so that they could sell into you at $80, $82. Now, where could silver potentially be going? We have immediate support at $70. We have immediate support after that at about 66, okay? Then it's a pretty precipitous fall to 60, 57, and then 54. You get below that, you will see me way before we get below that, right? You're looking at $50, right? And honestly, so long as we stay up above, I believe it's about, give me 1 second, I'll look on my market structure. Market structure says that so long we stay above $55.50 on the weekly and monthly charts, we are still in a massive bull run. So it does not matter. I'm not saying silver's going down to $45.50. All I'm saying is that if you want the actionable insights on stuff like this, if you want my real opinions, if you want my real levels, my real trades, like the trade that I gave out literally on Saturday that was an 8x risk to reward, right? where every dollar that you risked, you made $8, okay? If you want those types of analysis, you have to get inside of Nordic Alpha. It's the first link in the description. I'll be happy to have you in there. If you like content like this, smash the like button for me. Make sure you hit subscribe, and then boom, bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant section. That way you don't ever miss this analysis again, and I will see you all very soon. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas with your families and a happy New Year coming up.